Welcome back. Here on an episode of Cooking with Godsons, I'm going to show you how we like to prepare and season our brisket. On the last video, I showed you how we trim the brisket up. On this video, I'm going to show you how we like to season it up. Most people like to use mustard, water as a binder. Me, I've tried it all. I like to use Worcestershire sauce. Wash your sister dirty's ass sauce, or your sister need to go wash your butt sauce. Whatever you prefer, that's the sauce that I use. I know a lot of people use W sauce. Me, I like to dump it in my hand and I treat this brisket as if it was an old pretty girl laying on the beach, rubbing tanning ocean on her. My wife, she probably wouldn't like that too much. But baby, I'm only talking about a brisket. I ain't talking about no woman. Okay, as we rub the Worcestershire sauce in, I get it all moist like I want it. Get my seasonings out. Me, I like to use a little bit of this is a little bit of secret season. Y'all thought I was gonna tell you, didn't you? Nah, this is a little bit of paprika. Here we have another season. I like to apply my seasons in layers and then seal it on off. Right here, I'm gonna apply my next season. This is a little mixture of black pepper, salt, and garlic, and a little bit of something else. I can't let it all my secrets out like that. I'm just gonna tell you a little bit. Go with a generous amount on there. Then after I'm done with this, I come back with 16 mesh pepper on top of it. We're building layers, that way we build the bark. That beautiful bark that I get, it comes from building these layers. I typically like to layer my pepper on in the end. I don't put it on first. Some of the season I have has pepper in it, but I like to come back across with a nice coating of pepper. That way I create a good bark, get good color. And then I pat it in. Then I come back across again with my salt, pepper, garlic concoction. And I give it one more sprizzle. I say sprizzle. Y'all like that word? I made up the old sprizzle. Yeah. Give it a little bit of old sprinkle of old salt, pepper, garlic. Like I say, I seen videos of the Goldie's method. I like that season. Never tried it, but I like the way it puts that color on it. May have to grab me some to see what it's like. For me, I really don't like to use too much new things. Hey, people love the brisket the way it is. I don't want to disappoint them by changing something. Like I said, we have the best brisket here at Godson's Barbecue. We're located in North Florida. Then I turn her over and get ready to season the fat cap. Okay, with the fat cap, what I like to do is take a little bit of Worcestershire sauce and pour in my hand, and imagine I'm on that beach again. Look at that tan that thing got. Oh, tan fat is better than old plain white fat. You can see it, don't you? Look a little old bitty. I see why these bodybuilders like to put whole brown stuff on their body now. It makes it change. It gives it a whole different dimension. Okay, you see we got the Worcestershire sauce applied. Now we come back and repeat the same process we did on the back. We do it on the top. Take my hand and I rub that in. Once I rub it in, move it around, get it all in that fat like I want to. They say don't play with your food, but it always tastes better when you play with it. Okay, here we are. We are applying the salt, pepper, garlic seasoning on top of the fat cap. I say this is something that I came up with. A little salt, pepper, garlic. Got me some old minced garlic, dehydrated minced garlic off up in there. With some kosher salt, some 16 mesh pepper, a little fine black pepper, just a little bit of fine black pepper. You don't want to add too much on there. Yeah, you thought I was going to turn that bottle around where you can see the name. Ain't nothing but old Sam's bottle that I turned around and recycled. Okay, we got that layer on right there. Now, probably saying, dang man, that's a lot of dang seasoning that you got on it. But you got to remember, this is a big piece of meat that we're trying to season here. It's a big piece of meat, so it really isn't going to hurt it by going heavy on the seasoning. Plus, if you ain't seasoned like this, man, something wrong. So me, I take my brisket up and I pick it up, and most people, I never see them turn it on the side like this and season the sides on the videos. With me, I like to season the sides. That way my burnt ends, they have a nice little flavor on the side. You don't want to go too heavy with it, because then you end up getting stuff attached that's going to burn. Right here, this is just some old 16 mesh pepper, old coarse grind, going on across her all the way to where she's got a nice liberal coat of pepper on her. That is how we season brisket at Godson's Barbecue. Y'all, please be patient with me. I'm new to this content creating stuff, so sometimes I may stutter. Please don't laugh at me. I try to articulate myself as well as I can. Sometimes my tongue just gets tired. But this is how we season Godson's brisket. If you look at it, we don't use Goldie's season, but it's similar to the Goldie season. The look is. But like I say, this is what we do here at Godson's Barbecue.